Um, we have with us the Secretary of the California Natural Resources Agency, Wade Crowfoot, who actually, the thing that's really exciting is back when I got in this world, which I'm old too, so it was a long time ago, but there was a lot of tension between folks who worked on the environment and agriculture. And particularly this administration I have seen, there's this real attempt to recognize what farmers and ranchers are doing. And you have, in your programs at the department, begun to invest in those things. So how do you see what you're doing fitting in with all of this?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's a pleasure to be here. And it's exciting that so many people that are growing our food are together to help us figure out how we can help you do more of it. I'll get into the environmental bit in a second, but I'm just, mostly here to support the big idea, which is how to support, your growing, how to support healthy food, healthy farms, environmentally sustainable farms by providing access to the market, providing scale. Secretary Ross educated me. It's crazy that in this state, we have kids that lack healthy food in their school lunches, and they're getting food that's shipped in from other states, other countries, when producers, small and medium-sized producers in their very counties are producing the food that they should eat. So what we're trying to do is break that down and to encourage, to fund, to compensate, to incentivize you all to continue to produce the foods that you do and then feed them to Californians. Not only primary education students, but hopefully UC students as well. So that's the big idea. And, we do right by the health of the people that are eating the food. We do right by the communities that are benefiting from these agricultural jobs. We do right by all of you who are growers. And we just have to, what we're trying to do is figure that out and achieve scale. My job is in one of the environmental agencies. I lead an agency that includes CAL FIRE and state parks and Fish and Wildlife and the Coastal Commission. So you don't think about our agency with agriculture. But one thing that we realize is that, agriculturists, farmers and ranchers are the true conservationists. You all are on the land, and a large portion of the state is represented by the land that you steward. And the more that we can support your leadership on growing good food and doing it in a sustainable way that's going to create land that's available for the next generation of farmers, that's a good thing for the environment. We talk a lot about climate change in California, and we've been at it for a while on that. And we used to focus a lot, and we still do, on things like renewable energy or zero emission vehicles or reducing factory pollution. But we were missing such a big part of our solution on climate change, and that is the land. That is, if you steward the land, whether it's a natural area or it's a ranch or a farm, effectively, you're going to do a lot of good things that we need. You're going to retain more water, which in a state like ours, we need to retain more water. By growing the organic content of your soil, you're going to be able to capture more carbon emissions and store that in the ground, which is a big deal given all that we're trying to do on climate change. And in engaging in the practices that many of you do, you're going to help the wildlife that we care about. I fish, many of us hunt, a lot of us like to be outdoors. We want to take care of our environment. We and our kids recreate there. So I'm really excited about this. For I think the first time ever, there's a real connection where environmental agencies like ours are really leaning in to support our ag secretary, our ag leaders, because we understand if you guys are successful doing this, creating these cycles of kind of virtuous cycles of health and sustainable farming and rural prosperity, it's going to benefit the environment. So up to the governor, and the first partner, we know this is something we need to do. So now we're just trying to lean into it.
Thank you. That's perfect.